When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown.
You know what? There are many authors that come back to you every single day. On the radio, in your workplace, in the streets. They surround you. But there's this one song that came twice to me today, and I cannot get out of my head. Where is downtown? Maybe that's the wrong question. Maybe the right one is, where am I now? And how did I get here? Looking backwards, I clearly see that it's been a while since I'm walking alone. Faces I left behind with names I won't remember anymore because they were not important to me. People I manipulated to get what I wanted, to feel alive in a world that swallows everything. But I also found other people, people that I really cared about, people that promised things to me. And they hurt me, I guess. Shared with me many things, a different vision of the world. And they made me love, cry, love, feel, spend nights awake. I don't know. I would lie if I don't confess that all these people are probably insane, or at least they have very big issues. I studied psychology, so I have a good knowledge about how our brain works and where is the line between sane and craziness. But I also know how we should behave to keep ourselves under control and to make everything go slow and make everyone like under the limits. But the truth is that after 2 degrees, all this year experience and my career, which is great actually. But the truth is that I don't believe in psychology as I used to. Something through these years changed my point of view. I guess that I think that the reason why this happened is because I always wanted to be on the other side, the patient side, the side where people are extreme, where they feel lonely, desperate, and sad. But also in the side where where they express themselves in the way they really are, where no one is afraid to share their fears with someone who is not going to judge you, someone who's here, who's there just to listen to you unconditionally. And if I think about it, I realize that in the last years, all the people that caught my attention were the ones that needed my help the most. But unfortunately, I was not the right one to help them. I guess I just got too involved, or I don't know. Cut the ducks. Funny animals. The ducks. Well, what I was saying that I found a lot of different people, and for example, I found this girl who used to sleep. She used to sleep with a bottle of vodka by her bedside, and she had sex with a guy who stole her money, and who's a bastard. He treated her as a whore and hit her every time he was drunk. And she knew it, and she was okay with that. She just didn't care, I guess. She became my best friend. I remember remember us laughing about the fact that she will never reach her 50s, not even her 40s. I remember also that we used to spend entire nights in her apartment looking for I don't know, looking for happiness, I guess. I don't know. She opened herself completely with me, and I guess I didn't open that much to her, but for me, everything about her stayed there, like nothing stayed hidden. My God, where is she now? I don't know. I guess she's probably somewhere in London looking for her next trouble. She was only trouble. That's what she was. And I found someone else. Someone who played with me for a long time. Someone who was afraid to be who he was, but especially afraid of who he was when he was with me. He lied to me about everything. About his life, about everything that he was before we met. But the one thing that he could never do was to lie to me about his feelings for me. I saw a special brightness growing in his eyes week after week. Probably he felt released after a while and he was living a dream. And no dream lasts longer than one night. So by the next morning, he was gone. Where is he now? I don't know, but I wish him at least half the happiness that he had been with me. And I recently found someone else, an artist, with a lot of insecurities. But can an artist be a good one without insecurities and fears to express in his songs? He feels different than the rest, floating in a world where he has to please everyone's desires, where he has to be the guy who everyone is expecting him to be. And you know what? Best compositions always get born from improvisation, getting lost in places where you know you shouldn't be, breaking the rules of the expected, and even though the signers have warned you not to go there to this place, you still go. And there is where he is, in this place where no one can really enter. This is why no one can understand him. I like to think that this place is downtown. If I follow the books I studied, I would have to agree that all three of them have symptoms for different pathologies. But if I follow my heart, my feelings, I don't think they are crazy. What I really think is that they are constantly moving between these borders that we artificially created. They're special in so many different ways that the vast majority of the people won't be able to see them, to really see them as I do. That that worries me. It's hard to admit to myself that I have problems. That maybe the reason that I understand these guys is because I could be one of them. That somehow they are related to me. That, that alcohol helps me to do and say what otherwise I wouldn't or couldn't do. That that I constantly lie and hurt everyone around me to cover myself. And that I let the voices in my head talk louder when my heart is beating because I'm not ready to get hurt again. And that one day I was different, talented and secure. I'm still that guy, but somehow I lost him. I guess I know where he is now.
The lights so much brighter
He is
now.
downtown.
You can't forget all your
where the lights are brighter, the neon signs are pretty, where you can forget all your troubles, where everything is waiting for you. It's just, I don't know the way there.